Yeah, so mm I went to police station today. It is now 4 p.m. and as I told you in yesterday's vlog, like I was called and so I went. I was literally fearing so much, and even after reaching there, I told that thing to that PSI also that I have phobia from police, and actually that is because many past bad experiences. And then she told me that okay, so now we will write your statements, and then they wrote the things which I told her, and a few things she skipped, and it was understood because she didn't want to stretch the matter. She wanted to close that matter only by writing and by compromising over there only. And then she told me that now we will call your parents. So then she called both of them, only my father, and then my mother came, and then she told me that now I will take statement from both of them, and then she made them write also. She told me, I think, 4 times that I should not do complaint again online. I should go to my nearest police station and file FIR. She repeated that thing 4 times. But I was about to answer her that when we go to police station, does anyone write the FIR? Because on that police station where she was sitting now, I went there before 2 years to complain about something else. And that time I remember that nobody wrote anything. So I didn't reply anything to her, but I know that when we go to the police station, they don't write FIR. And today also, she tried to solve the matter only by writing the statement from both of them. And so I had to, because I was literally fearing, and I still tried to telling her 2 3 times that I want to get this matter in the court. I will prove everything whatever I have said in this. That is my responsibility, that I will prove these things in the court, but you please stretch the matter to the court, because I know that my parents have written such kind of things even before also many times in front of my brother, in front of my relatives. They have written things and they have signed on that, but still they are doing the same thing. So but I was expecting this thing only, that they will try to finish it here only, and my expectation was true. And the thing is, I didn't want to disclose my this address where I am living on rent, but I had to disclose that also. uh, so now I am fearing a lot that if now they will try to come here and try to harass me, so that I go back to my parents' home due to harassment. Because at the end, when my parents came, so she told to my parents that you cannot do anything in this, because if she doesn't want to come home on willingly, then you cannot force her. She told that, and she even told my parents that you please go to any advocate and write with a notary, that on notary papers you can make that you whatever she means, whatever I want to have of this. So she even advised my parents that you please understand this thing, because law is not supporting you, because she is an adult, so she has the right. And but when one thing, like I asked her that can I read the statement which my parents have told her, because when my parents were telling the statement, she told me to sit outside of the police station. So I was sitting outside, and then after coming inside, I asked her 2 times that can I read the statement what they have written, what they have told you, because it was written by some other lady. but she both the times denied me that you cannot read that, we cannot give you the statement of anyone else, so you cannot read that. So at the end I asked her that okay, then if I cannot read, then so now are you sure that I will be safe, they will not do anything against me, like whatever physical mental assaults they have been doing, are you sure that I will be safe, because anyways you are not giving me to read, I told her clearly. So she was little irritated and told me that then what do you want me to do, like should I lock them in the lockup? Then I told, yes, that's what I have been telling you, that you please drag this to the court, you can lock them in the lockup. Then she was telling me like, why do you want to do this to your parents, they are your parents, how can you do this with them? Then I told that they have been doing this with me from last many years, they have eaten up my half life, then why shouldn't I do? And the main my problem is that they are lying about everything, they are cheating, so liars cannot be forgiven. And then I was sure that I cannot speak anything more against her, so then I spoke the last line, then okay, then now should I go, that or do I have to sign on any other paper? Then she told that okay, no, you don't need to sign on any other paper. She took my sign on two papers, and then I just walked out of room and walked out of the police station. But my parents were still standing in front of her, and after I went out, I don't know what they were all talking, what my parents were telling to her, because it is obvious that as usual they will start telling all the dramatical things, all wrong nonsense lies, whatever they have told to many people. And one more point, that I have given her the visiting card of that Jeeps hospital, and I wrote in my statement that my parents have been trying very hard from last many years, that I am mentally unstable and some black magic or someone has done something. In Gujarati you can tell that bhoot vadgyu છે, કઈ વળગણ વળગ્યું છે. So I told her everything, that they have been trying such things on me, and but now that is my good luck, blessings of God, that Jeeps hospital doctors saved my life. And in last two meetings even, they also told that you can go to the court if you want to. The doctors themselves told me that you are free, okay. And so I gave their visiting card to this PSI, that you can ask him, and even this is the seventh doctor. Every time if one doctor is convinced that okay, and when they found out the truth that my parents are at fault, so my parents change the doctor. So this is the seventh doctor. Every time I used to go, because I wanted them to relax, that okay, but now I'm pretty sure that they don't have anything in your mind, just other than harassing me. So I have a doubt that now if that PSI will should not ask any kind of bribe from those doctors, because I told her clearly that I don't want to create enemies. I don't have any kind of grudge to those doctors, because that is obvious that anyone will believe on parents. So I don't have any problem with them, and my opponents are only my parents. So you please don't write anything in your statement about any other people. I don't want to create enemies. I don't want to make any more problems, and I actually don't have any problem with them, because it is our social system and beliefs that people start believing on parents so easily. And so I hope that that PSI should not try that thing. I doubt that thing only, that if she will try to provoke those doctors of jeeps, then that will be very horrible for me. If she will tell lie things that you are in danger and she has filed case against you, and mm, if those doctors will fear from me, and if then they will try horrible wrong things this time. Last time they tried only on saying on my parents, but in this time they will try due to the fear. So that PSI should not be telling anything wrong. I have clearly told her that they are not my enemies and I don't have any complaint against them, and I haven't written name of anybody in my statement. I have kept my complaint only for my parents. But police is police. In my past experience, I know that they tried such kind of things. The people who were not even concerned, they contacted those people and they tried to make a big fuss and tried to harass me more and more. So this time also I am fearing that if my parents will keep on convincing her that this is the thing and this was all crying like crocodile tears, then maybe that she will try harassing me. Or another thing is that if my parents will give bribe, and police always wants bribe, so for getting money also they can do all such things. But till now I have done only this much. No FIR, matter has not gone to the court, only the written things. That is simple, like they have been always writing, so they have written this time also that they will not harass me more. From last 12 years they have been writing this thing. They have written again, but this is the first time where they have written in front of police and in the police station. My parents have written in the police station, in Mithakhadi Mahila police station, that today is 11th March 2017, that they don't have any right to harass me, they don't have any right to take money from me, they don't have any right to speak my name from their mouth, because they have defamed me a lot, very wrongly. So they don't have any right to defame me anymore on the wrong points. And they have accepted all their past deeds, whichever they have done, whenever they were doing all the mental, physical torture, they have accepted all of them. Okay, and yes, okay. So this was the day, and now my this address is in police station, and police know my this address. So I have a lot of fear, and my parents will also not be silent, I think that, because they are not so straightforward people, like not even a little bit straightforward people who talk straightforward, who do straightforward. They are so weird, pathetic people. They don't do or talk anything straightforward. Okay, thank you. And if anything will happen to me in future, I am not frightened from death. I am not frightened from any other harassment, torture. But the only thing is that truth should be out in the world. The people should be knowing the truth, that how the parents can be the worst. Parents can be the devils. Parents can be the monsters. The world should know this fact. Even if I die, the truth behind my death should be known to the world. Okay. And even if I am trapped in any mental hospital future, because that's what my parents actually want, because if they will kill me literally, then they will go in jail. So they are trying to trap me in a mental hospital, like in Akira movie, Sonakshi Sinha, police were trying now, but here my parents are trying. And this time Jeep's doctors were good enough to understand the truth, and they released me. But next time anything can happen. My parents are worst, and they have tried such things. So even if such things will happen to me, that then the world should know that all these things have been done by my own parents. Parents are not gods. Parents are God only for the child who is a boy, not the girl child. Not for the girl child, parents are God. Okay? For the girl child, they are agents. Like Dalal. They sell their girl child. And even the girl child is not ready to be sold out, they can harass her physically, mentally, and they can defame her. They can do all pathetic things, all cruel, you can't even think. Okay, thank you.